Hello, welcome to the Center for Spiritual Living Grants Pass. Please join me as you're able to sing our opening songs. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. In my sister's soul, I'm gonna let it shine. In my sister's soul, I'm gonna let it shine. In my sister's soul, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. In my brother's heart, I'm gonna let it shine. In my brother's heart, I'm gonna let it shine. In my brother's heart, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. All around the world, I'm gonna let it shine. All around the world, I'm gonna let it shine. All around the world, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Ooh, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Thank you. Next we'll sing Karen Drucker's I Send My Love. I send my love over the mountains. I send my love over the sea. I send my love into the heavens, and it returns to me. I send my joy over the mountains. I send my joy over the sea. I send my joy into the heavens, and it returns to me. I send my power over the mountains. I send my power over the sea. I send my power into the heavens, and it returns to me. I send my peace over the mountains. I send my peace over the sea. I send my peace into the heavens, and it returns to me. I send my love over the mountains. I send my love over the sea. I send my love into the heavens, and it returns to me, and it returns to me.
Amazing, amazing. Let's give it up for Alyssa. And welcome, namaste. I'd like to greet you all with a wonderful light-bearing word. And if you don't know, that word means the light, or the God source in me recognizes the light and the God source in you. And I know that we are one. So welcome to the Grants Path Center for Spiritual Living. I am so blessed and honored to be able to be up here with you today. My name is Wendy Orsott, and I am your board president. And in that great loving energy of togetherness, we are going to affirm our vision mission statement. So let's all say it together. We are an open, loving, spiritual community dedicated to evolving consciousness through teaching spiritual principles. And it is so true. And now I'm going to give you some announcements. You know, we have lots of things going on here, and some of those things happen behind the scenes that are unseen, but it keeps things going around here. And so I first want to give a shout out to our decoration fairy, who isn't present in the room, but it's Paula Peterson. And if you've noticed, our decorations inside are a little bit now fall oriented, and we just want to make sure that those things go seen and appreciated, even though the work happens unseen. And it's fall outside too, so we want to give a shout out to the spiritual gardeners for keeping the outside looking beautiful, and they're asking for some help right now. So if you also like to get your hands into the plants and the dirt, or you like to mow the lawn, you're going to see Ann Southcombe, or there's a sign up on the back counter. And we would love to accept your sacred service in our outside garden of love. I'd like to welcome our new Board of Trustees. 2 weeks ago we had the annual meeting and we voted in our new Board of Trustees. And as I said, I am your new Board President. And our Vice President is Lori Levine. Our Treasurer is Janet Murray. Our Secretary is Angie Sokol. Our members at large are Shirley Bayette, Kaylin Grant, Nedra Heller, and Dave Shadrick. Thank you for stepping up to sacred service. And of course, with Reverend Steve's guidance, we look forward to an amazing, fun-filled year, bringing light to this community. Our upcoming events are today's potluck service, so join us in for some food and fellowship after the service. Upcoming, we'll also have a new Taizé service. It's a contemplative service where there's no speaking. It is music and chanting. You'll come in silence and leave in silence. It starts at 6:30. Please arrive on time and in silence as to not to disturb the service. Thank you. And then, I'm sorry. The first one starts, oh my gosh, my things are all broken up here. I know it's October. Thank you. It seems like that didn't make it in. So Thursday, October 23rd is our first one. Please, the doors open at 6:15. Please come in and be seated and be ready for the service at 6:30. I'll make sure that the date gets into the e-news next week. And then we're going to have our Halloween party. So we're going to have the Full Moon Project play, Reverend Steve's live band, if you don't know who that is. And that is happening Friday, October 24th, so the day after the Taizé service. And that is happening from 6 to 9 p.m. Please join us for an evening of fun, creativity, and community. Costumes are encouraged and recommended. Bring your festive spirit and enjoy a magical night together. 6 to 9. And that is Friday, October 24th. Okay, the things that are going on in the bookstore right now is there is a raffle. So we are raffling off the Toltec Art of Life and Death by Don Miguel Ruiz. So get your tickets. They are $1 each, or you can get 6 for $5. And we will announce the winner on the first Sunday of November. So this is going on throughout this month of October. So make sure you get your tickets. And while you're in there getting your tickets, make sure you get the 20% off book of the week, which is actually all of Ernest Holmes' books. So any Ernest Holmes book is 20% off. So make sure you get those, because that's our founder and he's got lots of wisdom. Also, when you're in there, make sure to get a bumper sticker or a bracelet or our Science of Mind magazine. You know, the bookstore's really got it going on in there. So we want to give a shout out to Marie for keeping it going and having all these wonderful things. It's really awesome to be able to do that. So today is the first Sunday of the month. And does anybody have a birthday in October? October babies! Woo! We're going to sing a little song for you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dearie birthday. Happy birthday to you. Yay, thank you for being born. You guys are a gift and a light in this world. And our ongoing events, we have our metaphysical book study. That's every Sunday morning from 9 to 9:45 in the LEC. We're studying this book, the book by Ernest Holmes called This Thing Called You. Little tongue twister. And then right after that, there's a meditation group. It's a silent meditation put on by the practitioners. It's 15 minutes. It's from 9:50 to 10:05, silent meditation. And then we have our Grooving into Gratitude that happens every fourth Sunday of the month. Yes. And we do have a library, a lending library in this back office area too, so you may find books there. Oh, it sounds like we finished the book today. Immediate update. So new book will be chosen, and we'll start a new book next week. Yes. Oh, we know what it is. Oh, instant updates. I love it. Oh, This Thing Called Life. So another Ernest Holmes book. And it's so great to come in and be able to discuss the concepts and topics that we are founded upon. So please join us for the book study, which is also a love donation offering if you feel drawn to do that. And of course, then the last the fourth Sunday of every month, we have Grooving into Gratitude by Deborah Perdue. So make sure you get your gratitude dose once a month, and it'll really fill your heart. We thank Deborah for doing that. She's our little gratitude fairy. Okay, the flowers today are from Elizabeth. Thank you, Elizabeth. Is there anyone here for the first time? Okay, we have a little gift for you. We're going to come around and give it to you. Just give us a second, okay? Thank you. And while we do that, I want you guys to check your cell phones. I know you have them. Make sure they're on silent or off so as to not disturb our service today. Thank you. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and, in the spirit of Namaste, go ahead and greet each other and then stand for our song, We Are One.
We are one, we are one. I am you, you are me, we are one. And in this unity we shall live in harmony, for peace has come. We are one, we are one, we are one. I am you, you are me, we are one. And in this unity we shall live in harmony, as peace has come, as we are one.
And it is so. I'd like to introduce our podium practitioner up now. It's Deborah Perdue. Thank you.
Good morning. Can you hear me okay? Yeah? Okay. Welcome to the Center for Spiritual Living. My name is Deborah Perdue, and I'm a licensed practitioner here, and it's my joy and honor to be up here today. Can't hear me that well? Okay. Please join me in reading the gratitude, which is up on the screen. Thank you, Wendy. How glad I am to be growing and glowing on deeper levels and rising higher. I'm so glad everyone's here today. Thank you for coming and being a part of this loving community. If you have a prayer request, looking for the yellow, you can fill out one of these forms, which is on the seat back in front of you, and we love to pray with and for you. You can put it in the offertory basket or in the box at the practitioner table in the back. And when you have a demonstration, which is a manifestation of what you asked for, and you know you will, you can fill out the blue form and let us know about that. And also, you can fill out an online form at grantspasscsl.org. And if you wonder exactly what a licensed practitioner does, there's a gold sheet on the seat back also that you can read. It also gives you our phone numbers. And we are here for you, and our main job is to pray. Today, our table practitioner is beautiful Janet Murray. She's holding the high watch for our service today, and she can direct you to a practitioner for prayer after the service. Well, the practitioners, I think it's just Janet and I today. Are there any other practitioners? Anyway, if you go to Janet, she'll direct you to either me or herself. And we'd love to have a short prayer, affirmative prayer with you. Let's read the prayer together that's on the screen. I am clear that the radiant action of love and peace dissipates fear, hate, and confusion. I do everything in my power to be serene and loving. And remain seated while we sing I Am Loved. The theme for this month is Glow Up. And I just realized when I was looking at this today, it's a play on words as grow up. And the idea is that we keep growing, remembering, and evolving. We can shine brighter and brighter with love and light. And I do find this to be true, thankfully, in my own life. William Holden, RSCP, wrote this in the Science of Mind magazine this month. I am the light. Declare today that you are the light of the infinite. As the light of the infinite, you bring the power of love everywhere you go. What's great about this is that you don't have to try. This is who you naturally are. And here's his affirmation. I am the light of the infinite. Everywhere I go, I lovingly shine my light of peace, joy, and power. I am the light of God. So let's take these profound words of truth into our 1-minute meditation time together, and I'll let you know when it's time to come back. Feeling the light of Spirit in my heart, I know that all of us at the Grants Pass CSL are filled with the glow of God today and every day. I know that today's message is profound, and each of us hears wisdom for our own lives that we take with us. The music is a blessing. We are flooded with more light and love and peace this morning. I am so grateful for this beloved community. My heart is full. Thank you, and so it is. So now we have another beautiful song by Alyssa, and then a talk by Reverend Jim Hatton, and I'm going to come up and introduce him right after the song. Thank you.
let it go. Let me show you how to love. Let me show you how to love. Let it go. I already know what your heart desires. Let it go. Don't you know I'm the one that lit the fire. Won't you show me how you love? Won't you show me how you love? Let me show you how to love. Let me show you how to love. One, love all beings and yourself. Two, be a loving witness. Three, forgive and forget. Four, live without regret. Be a loving witness. Won't you show me how won't you show me how won't you show me how? Please, won't you show me? I am here to be holy. You are here to be holy. We are here to be wholly free. I am here to be holy. You are here to be holy. We are here to be holy, holy, free. I am here to be holy. You are here to be holy. We are here to be holy, holy, free. Holy, free. Let me show you how to love, let me show you how to love. Won't you show me how you love? Won't you show me how you love?
Thank you, Alyssa. Let's give her another round of applause. I am blessed to introduce Reverend Jim Hatton. I've known him for over 20 years now. He actually taught me in practitioner studies and other science of mind classes when I went to the CSO in Medford. And he's also my good friend. So he was raised in science of mind as his grandmother was a practitioner. He first took science of mind when he was 16 years old. Reverend Jim was licensed as a practitioner with UCRS, which was then United Church of Religious Science, in 1985, and was later given the designation of Practitioner Emeritus for his long-standing service to UCRS, later renamed Centers for Spiritual Living, which included a year as chair of the UCRS Social Issues Corps in 2005 to 2006. He attended Holmes College, Holmes Institute, and Emerson Theological Institute, and was ordained as a minister in 2010. As the assistant to the senior minister at Medford CSL, Oregon for 14 years, Rev. Jim supervised all aspects of church functions. He's published a book, A Spiritual's Master's Guide to Life, and is a frequent contributor and now the editor of the Inner Peace column in the Ashland Daily Tidings, now known as the Ashland News. He is also a regular guest speaker at various CSL, Unity, and other metaphysical organizations. He's done spiritual journeys to India, Mount Everest, and Egypt, and he's a master scuba diver and a certified nutritionist. Rev. Jim lives with his wife, Rev. Steph Clark, in Medford, Oregon. You might have heard her come for us. She's great too. So it's my honor and pleasure to welcome Reverend Jim Hatton.
Well, good morning. What a good-looking group. I mean that. Thank you for inviting me here. I appreciate Deborah facilitating that, of course. And Reverend Steve, thank you so much. I appreciate that. You know, every time I visited here, I have to say, and this is in honor of you primarily, the feeling, the love in this room on Sunday mornings is unsurpassed. And I mean that. I have been in many, many CSL churches, and they're all wonderful. But there's a feeling here, and my wife Stephanie has also noticed it, that is just so unique to you guys, and it's such a pleasure just to be here. So I honor you for that. So again, I thank Reverend Steve. I hear he's at a birthday party. Is that right? Oh, good. Well, I hope he's enjoying himself. The rumor has it it's been a little raucous. I don't know what's going on there. But the good news is they only had to call the police twice. Now, I promised Steve that I would behave myself, so hopefully he'll forgive me. Growing up, or pointed out, growing up spiritually, has a theme today of personal transformation. God, what does that mean? That sounds kind of scary. Sounds like a lot of work, and it can be. But we can make it a little bit easier and find out what that is. I wanted to share with you a story that maybe you guys have heard, so bear with me. And if you have heard it, it's about Johnny. And Johnny liked to sleep in. And so his mom usually tries to come and wake him up in the morning. So Johnny's sleeping when his mom comes and knocks on the door. Johnny, it's time to get up. Nothing. No word, no sound. Knocks on the door again. Johnny, time to get up. We gotta go. Oh. Another sound he's making. A little while later, Mom comes back, knocks on the door. Johnny, you gotta get up. We're going to church. Oh, I don't want to go to church. But we have to go to church, Johnny. You gotta get up. Why do we have to go to church? Because you're the minister. Maybe a few can identify with that. You can have some of my holy water. I boiled the hell out of it. One of the things that I've often told new board members, but it applies to so many situations. One is your life in general. It could be your ministry, your practitionership, your career, your parenthood. Everything. That your life will be guided by one of two things. Your spiritual magnificence or your unhealed past. And if you think about that, that's really quite true. And when I first heard that, I had to take a step back and say, wow, what is it in my unhealed past that is affecting me now and preventing me or holding me back from my spiritual magnificence personally? So what is that unhealed past? Simply put, it is our beliefs. I call it the BS, belief systems. Now, sometimes people say it's beet sugar. It's our belief system. Now, what is a belief? A belief is just a thought we keep thinking. And sometimes those beliefs we're aware of, and sometimes those beliefs we're not aware of. So the law of attraction, also known as cause and effect here in Science of Mind, that what typically happens is that whatever we focus on, whatever we put our attention on, we bring more into our lives. And I'm sure many of you have demonstrated that to yourself. But what typically happens to many of us, me too, is we keep looking at what is. And so what do we get? We get more of what is. Is that what we really want? How do we do that? Well, I know when I go to the gym in the morning, there's a group of gentlemen there in the men's room, and they do what I call organ recitals. Anybody knows what that is? Well, I went to the doctor the other day, and I had this organ removed, or they told me this organ isn't very good, all that, and they just keep recycling their illnesses. And I call that organ recitals. And I have to bless them, because you know what? They keep recreating that, don't they? Yeah. And any of you who listen to Abraham Hicks, that's called What is Itis? Keep recycling that. We talk about what happened today. We talk about how we have a lack of money. Our well-being is not so good. How do we share that? Well, it used to be just word of mouth. Now we have social media. Well, what do we talk about to our friends? We call them up on the phone when we meet. When we meet after church, have cookies and so forth. What do we talk about? But the key is, instead of talking about what is over and over and over and over and over again, if we want to experience our spiritual magnificence, our personal transformation, we need to start talking about what we want to experience. And the more we talk about that, we experience first in our mind, and then the law of attraction brings that to us when we're ready to experience it. I guarantee it works all the time. And if you look back at your life, that's exactly what has happened. Now, personal transformation we have done all our lives. If you look at it, this is nothing new, but intentional transformation may be new. Think about a newborn baby. When they come into this world, do they have belief systems? No. We love them because they're so pure, right? Oh, look at this beautiful little baby. They're pure, they're lit up, their light is shining. Their spiritual magnificence is actually shining through. I'm going to quote something from Mr. Deepak Chopra, which I'm sure most of you know. So when you're a baby, you don't know this is a table. You don't know this is a hand. All you know is that you have a gooey substance. You don't know that you have a body. That your experience is just this gooey substance in a bunch of covers and colors and images that are all mixed up and together. You really don't know what that is. But then we tell them, oh, here we give them concepts. You're a boy, you're a girl. You live in this country, you're an American. Out there is a star, or a galaxy, and a planet which we live on. And so we fill their minds with conditions in giving the experience of the physical world, and this is all based on our physical science. And then we load up the concepts to them, and then they start to have what? Limitation, right? Because of that concept. So that's the first transformation. So think about what your belief systems were, what you believed when you were a teenager. Think that. I don't see any teenagers here today. Only at heart. What did you believe as a teenager? Oh, gosh, I'm not attractive enough. The girls or the guys don't look at me. I'm not smart enough. I'm not good enough in athletics to join the team, make the team. That sound familiar? What happens as a young adult? What were your belief systems as a young adult? They changed, didn't they? You believe, gee, I don't know if I'm good enough for college. I don't know if I'm going to be a success in my job. I don't know that I'm good enough to get married. What am I going to do next? What am I going to do to get an income? All these beliefs. But somehow we manage to get that income, don't we? What are your beliefs about as an adult? What's your beliefs about marriage or partnership? Am I successful in my marriage? Am I good enough? Do I show up enough? Am I present enough? Does my light shine enough? And by the way, I'd like to change the word from my little light to my great big light shines. About parenthood. Am I a good enough parent? Am I great enough an example? We question ourselves, don't we? Am I a great example to my children? How about when we get a little bit older? What do we believe? I'm not capable of being a success in business or my profession. Maybe I have a second chance with my grandchildren. Our beliefs really do change over time. There's a transformation that happens. We move from belief to belief to belief to belief, from thought, repeated thought, to repeated thought, to repeated thought. But those transformations happen, and we're not always aware of them. What are your beliefs now about your spirituality? What's your beliefs about what we call God? There's often a lot of baggage about God. And it's so easy to think about God as an anthropomorphic God, a God in the image of human, isn't it? A God out there, God something separate. And that's okay. But we need to be aware of it. We need to be, what is our belief about God, about our spirituality? And as you take classes of science of mind and so forth, those beliefs change and we become transformed. Our light starts to shine even greater. Anybody here skydived? Have you done that? Back there. Think about it. Just imagine if you haven't done it, what your belief before you went skydiving was about it. Was there a lot of fear? I can't do this? And then afterwards, what's your beliefs about it? Wow, I did that. That's amazing. Anybody here have done a fire walk? You know what those are? You heard of them? Raise your hands if you have. Let me know. That's where you walk barefoot across hot coals. It used to be a little more popular, but people that do that, they spend a couple days preparing up here to do that. And so finally, you take off their shoes and the hot coals are laid out and they're burning with their heat, top of their heat. You can walk across and you know what? No one gets burned. So the belief about that change, there's a transformation that has gone on there. Isn't that amazing? Maybe you've had some experiences yourself where there's a transformation in your life that we haven't talked about today. Those transformations, again, tend to happen when we don't know about it, and they certainly aren't intentional. Personal transformation happens when we change our thoughts and our belief systems. And when we keep thinking about what is over and over and over again, someone termed that as recycled ignorance. Wow, I heard that and I really had to think about that one too. That's amazing. Rhonda Byrne, you know who she is from The Secret? She talks about that. Over the years, our mind can become deeply attached to a myriad of fixed ideas. It's ironic that these ideas that we are calling are actually bound to us as a being and a limited person, and makes us our life heavy and stifle our natural happiness. Wow. But isn't that the nature of a belief? Ultimately, it's a limitation, isn't it? That newborn baby doesn't have limitations. We didn't have those limitations when we stepped into this physical world. But the belief may bring us forward, but ultimately it's a limitation. I'm going to tell you a story about a lady that you may know. You may recognize her. And in the 1990s, this lady was deeply depressed and bedridden for days at a time. Wow, pretty heavy. She was full of anger, self-loathing, and homelessness. Her beliefs about herself and others were such that people should treat me better or I'm not good enough. This kept her locked and suffering. One morning, while she was on the floor of a halfway house, you may recognize her then? She experienced a sudden realization that her pain wasn't coming from the world itself. It was coming from her stories about the world. For example, when she believed my husband should love me more, she suffered when she thought that. When she didn't believe it, she started to feel peace. Even if nothing from the outside world had yet changed. Now she went beyond that and became a very well-known spiritual speaker. Anybody know who that is yet? Byron Katie. Exactly. You know the name? She's traveled all over the world. She has many, many books. And she is talking about changing her belief systems. She came up with what she calls the work. And it's a simple process. One is she asked, is this belief true? Can you be absolutely know that that belief is true? How do you react when you believe that thought? That's important because we react within here. Byron Katie came on to be a great spiritual speaker. She's spoken at many CSL churches. She's been on TV. She's written many books. And she has taught this system to many people around the world. And it changed her life because she recognized what she was believing, and it had nothing to do out there. It had everything to do in here. So, if we are to experience an intentional transformation so that we can glow or grow spiritually even more, What can we do about that? It's never too late. It's never too late. That is a limiting belief if you think it's too late in life to experience that transformation. The first thing you can do is meditate. Come to the meditation service here. And what will come up is your beliefs that you probably already know, that are somewhat familiar to you. But what about those beliefs that aren't at the top of mind? Hidden beliefs. We all have them. We need to discover them. And how do we do that? We'll do that right now. I'm going to ask you to close your eyes and repeat after me. I'm going to repeat this twice. I now call forth. I now call forth. Unto my awareness. All my beliefs. One by one. Gently and easily. Once again. I now call forth into my awareness all my beliefs, one by one, gently and easily. You'll be amazed what comes up. Let us pray. Right now, I know that in each one of us is an awareness and a consciousness. That consciousness is one great consciousness expressed individually within each one of us. That's why we are one. And it's in that recognition of that one consciousness expressed in us as an individual that allows us to give us power, to speak our word powerfully, to speak the truth and bring it forth. We bring forth those beliefs that may be hidden. We bring forth those beliefs that we're aware of so we can look at them consciously. And when we look at them consciously, they can change and they can dissipate. So for everyone in this room right now, I speak my word for a greater expression of well-being. For anyone that may be experiencing something other than perfect well-being, there is a healing, a change, a shift going on. So perfect well-being is expressed all the time. And there's comfort and there's ease. And there's peace. For those of us who may have the false appearance of lack or limitation of abundance in the form of money or any other form, I speak my word that the truth is there's always an abundance. And now we let it in. We express that, let it express in our lives fully and completely, more than it ever done before, well beyond the belief of any false idea of lack and limitation. I speak my word also for those of us who may be hurting in our heart. This can be loss of a loved one. This can be a false sense of separation from who we really are, our inner self, our divine being. Whatever it is, it's false evidence appearing real. And the truth of it is, we are always connected to that inner self that is absolute, perfect, an expression of love, of wholeness, of completeness, and peace in this area. for those who have a need to express a better career, a greater expression of life, whatever modality that might be. That expression now is expressing fully beyond any belief that we let go of the beliefs that it can be anything other than a full expression of life. That is the nature of who we are. That is the nature of life. I recognize that now in myself, and I recognize that in everyone here, and I call that forth for everyone here to experience that. And any other need that may be appearing, that need is now fulfilled. Moving forward with the process and a delightful, light-hearted process of becoming. Oh, wonderful. I give great thanks for this gathering. I give great thanks for this truth expressing now in each and every one of us. And from this moment forward, and together we say, and so it is. Thank you.
Thank you, Rev Jim. Let's give him another round of applause. So it's time for our giving, our offertory, and let's read the prosperity affirmation together. I am grateful for the abundance that flows into my life, and I share it freely.
Abre la puerta, abre la puerta. 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 Que entre la vida, que entre el sol, que entre la tierra, en el corazón.
I'm going to say a prayer for the offertory. I am so grateful for all that has been given to all of us. I know that this abundance and prosperity is circulating freely in this world and at this Grants Pass CSL, and that it does beautiful things in this world. I just am so grateful for the love and the light and the peace and the joy and the abundance that is ours today. Thank you, God. And so it is. Wendy, you're going to do the... Oh, yeah. Okay.
Please stand as you're able for the peace song. Let there be peace on earth and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that was sent to be. With God as creator, family all are we. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now. With every step I take, let this be my choice of all. To take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth and let it begin with me.
What an amazing service. You guys are really a light in this world. And there's some affirmations on the back counter to remind you of that. So please take one, take it home with you to remind you, because you know what? You guys really are so bright, and your future's so bright that I gotta wear shades.
Yeah.
I'm going to benedict us out. Why don't you repeat after me? Something wonderful is happening right now.
Something wonderful is happening right now.
It's happening in my mind.
It's happening in my mind.
It's happening in my body.
It's happening in my body.
And it's happening in the body of my affairs.
And it's happening in the body of my affairs.
I think it.
I think it.
I feel it.
I feel it.
And I know it.
And I know it.
All the ways that it is.
All the ways that it is.
And all the ways that it is not.
And all the ways that it is not.
Thank you, life.
Thank you, life.
Woo! Stay for the potluck, please.